What is up, everybody? How's it going? Doing well, I hope. Back from a couple of weeks off. Excuse me as we get the screen fixed up there. It's been a while. There we go. So, how is everybody doing? So glad everybody could join me this Monday, December the 18th. We are live. It is Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma and official podcast of the local music scene here in northeastern Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We get a lot of people from northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri, and southeastern Kansas. Yes, I had to look all over. I had to do my geography right there in my mind while we're reciting off the states around us. I got a C in geography, but you know what, folks? C gets degrees. What is up, Christy? I see some folks in the comments. The cyborg is doing well. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a little bit, give you guys some updates. Before we get into the show and I really get off on a tangent, please let me know how we are doing and see if the audio is coming through, because we've got an amazing show and I don't want to miss a thing, as Tyler Perry says. Hey. Alrighty. So with that all being said, folks, let's go ahead and get into the show. And before we do that, we are going to pay homage to the sponsors. First up is DEB Concerts, who asks the question, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And rock he does. Rock he has been doing. Steven Tyler, that's right. Not Tyler Perry, Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. No, not Aerosmith, but yes, the DEB Concerts. Doug has been rocking a Rocklahoma stage near you for several years. He's also been rocking venues outside of Rocklahoma, and we've got some things coming up in the 2024 year, I believe. I've heard some rumbles that he's got a couple of things working. We will be bringing those announcements to you as they break. Now, also want to give a huge shout out to At Your Service Rentals. I watched the movie for whence our favorite sound effect has come from. And if you have not begun your Christmas Day viewing, I suggest you get on that National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about those of you who have an event coming up, whether it be a family get-together for the holidays, maybe a party for New Year's, maybe it's just, your work needs some extra facilities. Well, you call At Your Service Rentals, because they are not only your official purveyor of the Poo Shacks at Rocklahoma, but they also supply those portable facilities year-round. And don't be like Cousin Eddie over there. What are you doing over there, man?
Dinner was full!
Yeah, because he didn't call At Your Service Rentals. Also want to give a huge shout out to Rockavet, one of my favorite non-profit groups out there that are just facilitating the medicine that is music and getting it to a veteran near you. Now, if you are a veteran or a veteran, do yourselves a favor and join the Facebook group Rockavet, because we've always got some tickets or something that they are giving away. Speaking of, tonight is not any different, because tonight I have been duly authorized to give away some Rockavet merch. Yes. Thank you, studio audience. Yes, we are going to be giving away an official Rockavet beanie because it's cold out there. You got to keep, the noggin nice and warm. And because what do we got? Rockavet beanie is up for grabs tonight. We got it, but I tell you what, how we're going to do this. You're going to have to pump up these live viewers. We got some rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up, folks. So share this live stream if you haven't done so already. I can see right here, I've got a big old list of everybody who has interacted with tonight's live stream. If you would like a chance to win a Rockavet beanie, you have to share this live stream. And when you share this live stream, make sure that you tag Rockavet in the comments. 1 second. Woo! Dusty in this house. So, yeah, we're going to be giving away a Rockavet beanie this live stream before the end of the show, folks. So you've got a couple of minutes. So get this live stream shared and make sure that you tag Rockavet in that. Now, also want to give a huge shout out to the Rocklahoma bitches. The Rocklahoma bitches have been, man, they're just some of my favorite ladies that just love to have a great time. These girls are just always having a ball anytime you see them at a live local music event near you, especially our favorite music festival. Now, they have been proud sponsors of the show and supporters of the show for years and years. So thank you so much to the Rocklahoma bitches who donated the guitar this past year, 2 years, as we were in the media tent. They donated 2 guitars that we got signed from all of the artists that we interviewed, and our listeners got a chance to win it. Well, last year we gave the 2022 guitar away at Rock the River here in Tahlequah earlier this year, and then this year we gave the guitars away to some lucky scavenger hunt winners that, they went all over the Rocklahoma grounds. What is up, Christian? Christian is in the comments from Rockavet. Also, want to give a huge shout out to the big old bus. You can't miss this bus anytime you go to a festival where they are set up. Now, they were born in this whole thing manifested in a field in Pryor, Oklahoma, at a rock and roll music festival for which the podcast is named after. Well, these guys roll up in this giant bus with a stripper pole on the back of it and a killer sound system, and then my man Daniel is up on the mic, and it's just it's a mobile club. Everywhere it goes, it draws a crowd, and they've been at several music festivals, including Rock the River and Rock the Equinox this year, and we can't wait to see what is next for the folks at the big old bus. And with that said, folks, if you would like to sponsor the podcast, you can get at me by emailing me, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We've got some big changes coming up in the show, so we'd love to have some new sponsors that would like to have their own segment or, have their brand otherwise represented as we change some things around the show. But those things are all on the horizon. They're not happening tonight, but you know what is going to happen? We are going to crack open this show the same way we do each and every week, folks. So if you've got one and you're waiting for Adam to shut the hell up so you can get a drink, well, this is your time. Thanks, everybody, to Pryor Liquors and Spirits of Pryor, Oklahoma, who proudly brings you this week's cheers. I am having one of my favorite yellow bellies in my Rocklahoma bitches koozie. So here we are, everybody. Get it ready and cheers. All righty. So nice. Yeah, I had to sip it twice. So with that being said, folks, the show has been going some places. We've got a lot of folks that watch the show that we get to interact with frequently, but we also have some good friends that have been doing this for years and years and years, and we've got to visit with the folks at KMOD once before, and they invited me to come onto the show last Monday. And we obviously called it in, and I was so honored and so proud to be one of be on Our Listeners Are Awesome segment. You can find the link. Well, I'll just share it. It was on YouTube, but we were talking a little bit about the condition that I have, and we've been talking about this condition for several weeks now, several months now, as it has impacted me. And my good friend Gimpy asked me to come on and spread some awareness for Meniere's disease, the condition that I have that unfortunately has taken my hearing. There's hundreds of thousands of people with this condition. It's often misdiagnosed. And unfortunately, my condition is degenerative and it is progressing, and I'm bilateral. So it's taken not one of my ears, but it has now most recently taken my my other ear. So it took the hearing in that ear. Now I have good days and bad days. Some days I can kind of make things out as it all sounds like mumbly mess, and then other days I got nothing. So except for ringing. Now, with that all being said, we were on this show talking a bit about Meniere's disease, and if you don't know what it is, it's a vestibular issue that causes severe and chronic tinnitus, vertigo, dizziness, and fluctuating hearing. Now, all of this to say, they've asked about, where I'm at with it, what all we've been doing. I've had a surgery once before, several years ago, to treat him, and that helped with the attacks and the spells. And most of you know that recently I received a cochlear implant in my right ear, which is the ear I lost back in 2017. The cochlear implant surgery went very well. Textbook operation. I have an amazing ENT specialist, an otolaryngologist, Dr. Stanley Baker in Oklahoma City. He is just amazing, and I am in extremely good hands. And those hands, we were assimilated, and I can now officially say I am a cyborg, as I do have a cochlear implant in my right side. Now, a lot of you folks have been asking how I've been and what's next. Well, with the operation, that did leave me with a good solid week of severe dizziness and some headaches. As you know, there's a foreign object on the outside of my skull there, so there's some swelling and all of that stuff had to go down, but it all went super well. No complications. And if anyone is on the fence about getting their implant, for somebody who's only had one surgery before, it was not that bad at all. Now, so the moment of truth will be coming this week in 2 days, or excuse me, Friday, when we will have the first of three activations to which they will turn on the implant, and they'll do a little bit of tuning. The second activation, they will do more fine tuning. I believe that one is on the 28th. And then the final activation will take place a little bit after, I believe, January 20th, I think. Don't quote me on the 21st. And then I will be all done. Now, I am so happy because before that final activation, we've got some near and dear friends that reached out to me the day before Thanksgiving and asked me if I would allow them to do a benefit on my behalf. And it's I don't care who you are. That is a totally humbling thing for somebody to want to rally all of your friends to pull resources to help you out. As many have known, and I've been pretty open about it. My surgery was covered for the most part. I had a copay that I'm responsible for. I've also been retired and living on disability for the last couple of years now. And there's a lot of side expenses that have crept up. And, as most people do, this is just what we do as adults, parents, spouses. We just make it work. We don't know how we're going to make it work, but we just make it work. So it was going to work, but things were going to be tough. But I want to give a huge thank you to India and Tyler, who reached out to me the day before Thanksgiving, the day that we give thank you for all the blessings that we have. And they asked me if I would if it'd be okay if they did a benefit on my behalf. And as somebody who has never had anything like this, I don't even think, I can't tell you the last time I've ever had anyone throw a party for me or do anything like that big for me. So this is just karma at its best. And I'm a strong believer in karma, and you do good out in the world. When you need it the most, people will be there for you, and this is the case. So I want to thank India and Tyler so much for putting this benefit together. It's going to be January 19th at the Shrine, and they've got several bands, and just seeing the bands right there, I mean, they're my favorite some of my favorite local bands that I've got some near and dear friends in. Shelter in Place, of course, is going to be playing. Also, some folks that I've been watching for years and watching on Blossom and Grow, Sabertooth, as well as some Oklahoma City boys, Howard Curie, and my good friend Kevin's band, Doxy. They're all going to be playing. And there's also a silent auction where they've got some great things in there that you guys could benefit. You guys can bid on and stuff, and maybe get you some really cool memorabilia for your collection and stuff. Just some amazing things. And I'm not sure what the protocol is on all of this. I'm notorious. I'm a notoriously bad gift receiver. It's just not something I've ever been good at. So I'm going to smile and Try not to cry, just like any 5-year-old boy when everybody's singing a happy birthday and he doesn't know what to do. But thank you guys so much. And with that being said, I do want to show you all one band that is going to be playing at this benefit. And we were originally set to an exclusive debut and premiere of their newest single. And it was going to be a couple of weeks ago, right before it dropped. But however, the surgery came up and I had to get that surgery and there was no waiting for it. So the title of the song is so perfect for everything that these guys mean to me. And they're such an amazing band. So without further ado, folks, this is Shelter in Place with Thank You.
Fighting for air, but you won't catch my ball. But you said nothing at all. Kicking and screaming, throw dirt on my knee. Then you make it out like I'm the one to blame.
And that was Shelter in Place with their new single, Thank You. And a huge shout out to Scene Queen Graphics for making that lyric video. And I love those lyric videos, not just because it helps clarify the lyrics as they're coming in. You know, some of us need closed captioning, and those lyric videos are freaking awesome for it because I actually know what you're saying so that I can sing along with you when I'm in my car, truck, or just drunk and annoying everybody else in the room that can hear. But yes, I love those, and huge bucket of win for all of the folks involved in Shelter in Place. And thank you so much. Now, guys, they've got several shows in the meantime, but most notably, they are going to be playing at my benefit gig January 19th at the Shrine, along with Harakiri, Doxy, and Sabertooth. And I'm speechless. I don't know what, I can't believe it. But I tell you what, folks, in the meantime, you know what? 'Tis the season, as my favorite Christmas tree likes to say. Now, probably not going to be live next week because it will be Christmas Day. However, if I'm bored, if we don't have anything going on and we're all just sitting around while everybody plays with their toys, I may go ahead and go live. So stay tuned. But as of right now, I'm not planning on doing a Christmas Day show. Now, that being said, if I just get a ton of bands sending me, Christmas songs and Christmas stuff to play on a Christmas special, well, if I've got it, all the stuff, might as well play it. So if you've got a band, if you're in a band, manage a band, or you just got some friends in a band, maybe a man in the band. Okay, I'm sorry. I get carried away sometimes. You know how it is. Well, let them know. Hey, we need some Christmas themed music for Surviving Rocklahoma, and have them email survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Remember, folks, Christmas is the season of giving. I know everybody gets stressed out on what to buy everybody that matters to them, what to buy the kids, what to buy their significant others. Hold on. Excuse me. But, while everybody's stressed out on what to do, what not to do, the thing to remember is we had one holiday to say thanks. Now, this one is to the holiday to let everybody know what they mean to you. Now, I say this from personal experience. Somebody who is having a difficult time getting in the Christmas spirit this year. But as I've been telling my family, as we've dealt with some losses, we've dealt with some challenges this past year, the thing about Christmas is it's magic for the children, because that's the time when any of their dreams can come true, the Christmas miracles. It's the season of brotherly love. It's the time for everybody to be kind to each other and to make sure everybody knows exactly how special they feel special they are to each other. And just remember, next Christmas, you don't know who's going to be with you. So make sure that you make time to appreciate this time with your family and the seasons. That being said, folks, 2023 is winding down, and it's been an amazing year. We've had several different music festivals that we've been a part of, including Rock the River making its inaugural debut this past year. And I'm told that they are already wanting to come back bigger, badder, and just better in every single way. They are doubling down. They've got all hands on deck. They are now currently taking submissions to play the Rock the River 2024 stage. Now, after Rock the River, we hit Rocklahoma, and we've got to hang out with over a dozen bands folks that I've listened to since I was in high school. We got to hang out with them. We got to catch legendary people that are winding down their careers and playing one of their last couple of show and the legendary Kicks. We've also got people who's been around for years and staples in the rock music. And you can catch my interviews with all of these bands by going to the YouTube channel, and make sure that you subscribe while you're there. Now, unfortunately, we did have to pull out of wrong button. We did have to pull out of Born and Raised.
Giggity.
But we did have time before all of this to catch up with Rock the Equinox later on in the year. And it's a great, bigger and better again. So I've got a lot of footage. I've got a lot of content that I haven't had time to get out. So make sure that you are following us on the YouTube channel, because I'm going to start trying to get some of those videos caught up. Now, in the 2024 year, we're going to keep doing those same music festivals, but we are also going to make some strides to catch more festivals and some festivals abroad. Now, last year we got to take our road trip to Key West, Florida for Rock Island. Now, we haven't heard back, and my benefits actually the weekend of. So I don't think we got accepted into Rock Island this year, but we are looking for another road trip. So I've got my eyes set on a couple of major festivals that we have yet to go to, and they are across country. So we are going to be doing a road trip 2024, courtesy of Surviving Rocklahoma, and we got some big changes for the podcast as well. So just make sure you guys stay tuned. But in the meantime, I do want to do a throwback, because, at the end of every year, when we start doing the shows at the end of the calendar year, I get really nostalgic. I start thinking back of some bands that we've been watching, that we've watched progress, and I want those look back and see these bands where they were back at the when we first linked up with them and where they are today. And one of those bands, we are going to be breaking that out right now. But while we are playing that music video, I have a giveaway for one lucky viewer that has shared this live stream. Let's see. Looks like I've got a dozen people that have already qualified. If you would like a Rockavet beanie, now is the time, folks. So make sure you share this live stream, and make sure that you drop a comment here in the comments. The key word is #Rockavet. So share the live stream and comment #Rockavet when you're done, and one lucky winner is going to win a Rockavet limited edition beanie. But in the meantime, folks, this is a throwback from 3 years ago with my good friends in Sabertooth. This is Tooth. And that was my boys Sabertooth with Tooth, aptly named. That was from 3 years ago. And these guys have been doing some amazing things ever since. I know they played Whiskey A Go Go recently. They also had an impressive showing in Muskogee, Oklahoma several months ago at the event center. And, you know, they're going to be playing my benefit. So when I saw that on the flyer that was made by Scene Queen Graphics, made me feel so good. Just so glad to have the mutual respect with those guys. Much love to the boys in Sabertooth. Also, want to give out, throw in a little bit of love from from Rockavet. Now, the instructions were simple. All you had to do was share this live stream and comment #Rockavet, like April Moore did, who just won a Rockavet beanie. So congratulations, April Moore. You are going to have a stylish new beanie, and you will not have a frosty noggin this year, courtesy of Rockavet. Now, folks, you can still get your Rockavet swag as well. Check out the Rockavet Facebook group, where you can get instructions on how to get your veteran friends, family, or your veteran self entered for some giveaways and some other cool things, as well as representing the group that just has that camaraderie and shares in the medicine that is music. That's Rockavet. Congratulations again, April. Now, she won something. Yeah. I got me a new. Maybe it's the luck of the draw. Christy hadn't won something for the first time ever, and then April, I haven't called your name in a long time either that I can think of. Congratulations again, studio audience. Give her a round. Now, with that being said, folks, we are starting to wind down the show a little bit. We had a lot of stuff to talk about, but it's also the end of the year, and I had, as I've been mentioning, I had my cochlear implant put in 2 weeks ago, and it's going to be turned on for the first time this Friday. So I don't know what the world is going to sound like this weekend. And so I don't know how that's going to affect the show going forward. However, I do know we will be doing a show because I just love this show. This is my therapy. You know what I'm saying, folks? I get to, talk to all of you each and every week. You guys like to jam out, hang out with me, and drink a beer with me while we listen to some great music. And that's what we're going to continue doing. And where there's a will, there's a way, and we are going to adapt and overcome. So there's nothing in this world that we can't overcome. We just got to find a way to figure it out. Now, with that being said, folks, not only for the benefit, but just for tuning into this show, guys, everybody, thank you. Thank you so much. The support does not go unnoticed. Trust me. You guys keep my heart full. My cup truly runneth over. And remember, folks, if you would like your music featured right here on Surviving Rocklahoma, it's simple. Just email me, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Throw in your EPK. Tell me a little bit about your band. So send me a link so that I can download it, so that if I like it and it's good music and it's something I feel like my audience would like to see and hear, well, we'll play it right here. So get me those links so that I can play your new stuff. Also, if you're going to be playing in the area, make sure that you send me those flyers so that we can get you plastered on this screen and we can put you on the community calendar. So share your gigs as well. Now, it doesn't matter how you're consuming the content. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe, not only on Facebook, but YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, anywhere you get your podcasts. Make sure that you like and follow and subscribe, because those numbers truly matter, folks. But with that being said, folks, I tell you what, we need another cheers, because we made it all the way through a show without hardly any technical difficulties. Hey, Jacqueline Holtz even made it on the tail end, but you know what? This one's for you, girl. So you can catch up, Jacqueline, while I give a shout out to these wonderful sponsors who help power the show. First up is DEB Concerts. I wanna rock! And not to be outdone, but another Rocklahoma partner, the purveyors of poo, the guys with the poo crew that deals with all of our shit. Ladies and gentlemen, at your service, Reynolds.
Shitter was full.
Yeah. I love that. It never gets old. With that being said, folks, Rockavet, congratulations, April, on your Rockavet beanie. Remember, folks, if you would like to get more information from Rockavet and what they do for veterans, make sure that you check them out on Facebook. You'll get all of that information, as well as see what they're all about. And it really is a close-knit group of folks, man. I'm not a veteran. I was unable to serve, but it does my heart good to work with these folks. And we've been working with them since 2018, and we're not going to be stopping. So with that also being said, folks, the Rocklahoma bitches would love to keep everybody in here having a good time. Once again, cheers to the Rocklahoma bitches. Let's not forget about the big old bus, bringing that bus to a music event near you, and they have expanded their portfolio. It's not just rampant debauchery after dark, but they've also got some family-oriented activities that we saw at Rock the Equinox, and the kids absolutely loved them. Great group of people in the big old bus. If you'd like to join up with the show, if you've got some brand awareness that you would like to be done, some advertising, or you just want to sponsor the show, I tell you what, send me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We'd love to work with you. But, folks, I know this was a quick show. We didn't go past the hour mark like we usually do, but, hey, it's Christmas. Cut me a break. With that being said, folks, you all need to get back on Amazon, get that Christmas shopping done, because you've only got a handful of days left. So don't be stressing over the mail carrier. Get those packages ordered now, so you're not stressing later. And remember, folks, don't lose sight of the holidays, what this holiday is all about. It's about family, it's about giving, and it's about making those people that mean so much to you, it's about showing them appreciating and showing them how much you mean them. Remember, folks, tomorrow is never guaranteed, so enjoy what you have today. And always stay on the positive side of life. Until next time, rock on.